Here's the third time I saw Jesus. This was quite a long dream. But I'm gonna tell you. I will tell you the third time I saw Jesus. This one is extremely exciting. It's even more exciting than the first and the second dream. Because in this dream, he spoke to me. 5 words. In this dream, I was in my neighborhood. My old neighborhood back home in Africa. You know, back home, what we used to do, we used to sit on the wall. All the friends, like, we sit on the wall and talk and hang out and just watch the sun go down and things like that. But bear in mind, it was my UK friends in Africa with me. It wasn't my friends from Africa. It was my UK friends sat on the wall with me. We were talking, just talking and talking and talking. And then I looked up. There was a shooting star. Just passed by. And then I was telling my mates, yo, did you see that? Did you see that? They were like, nah, I didn't see that. I was like, it was a shooting star. And then another shooting star came by. And then another one. And then all my friends were excited. They were like, yo, it's a shooting star. Yo, make a wish, make a wish. You know that the old saying, like, if you see a shooting star, make a wish and stuff like that. Yo, make a wish. And I'm like, oh, yo, let me make a wish. And And as I was making a wish, right? Yeah, so we're all making a wish. This more shooting stars started to appear. And the whole sky began to change. There was like a tornado, storm, wind. The sky was red, blue, like different lights everywhere. And people were running. There was dust and papers everywhere. The whole neighborhood, everybody was running up and down. My first instinct was run back home. Run to your family back home. Like, just run. And everybody was scattered, running, and my friends, they just disappeared. Me, my main, bear in mind, this is back home. Like, I was here in England, but my dream was based back home in my old neighborhood. And in the dream, I knew exactly where my old house was. And I was running, everybody panicking. As I was looking further down the road, there was these invisible boxes that would show up. Like massive, like when I say invisible, it's like almost a glass box, but at the same time people would run into it and disappear. They would just go inside. They would run and then they would go inside it. The skies was glowing and different lightning, and it was crazy. It was just crazy, and people were running up and down. And then as I was heading home, looking at the alleyway, there was one of these invisible boxes. I got in there. Once I got inside it, I couldn't get out. There was this man inside the box, a tall guy, black guy. Oh, there was I think there was a couple, an old couple, and then there was a baby in there, like a child, like a toddler almost, and then me. And there was more people in there, but I couldn't see them. But I knew there was more people in there, but I can only describe those 4 people that I saw. But I could hear other people inside the box as well. And some people will come out of the box and not return. They'll come out of the box and not return. And then I was like, yo, I need to, because inside that box, this is how I felt. I felt trapped, anxiety, stressed, worried, and like, I don't know how to describe it. I was not comfortable inside that box, you know? So I wanted to leave. As I left the box, it's like, I'll come out of the box, but then I'm leaving, but I'll end up inside again. It's like I'm coming out to go back inside again. That's what happened. This is how you know you're having a spiritual dream, okay? Because in the dream, I was praying and asking for Jesus to help me because I couldn't get out. So you know you're having a spiritual dream, or you had a spiritual dream when you acknowledge God. You know, when you are aware and you acknowledge God, and you calling upon his name. As I was calling on Jesus, I was praying out Jesus. I was like, Jesus help me, please help me. And I was praying with my eyes closed. People were still in the box, the baby, the man and the couple were still in there. I was praying and praying and praying, and then Jesus showed up. Jesus showed up. Let me get some water, mate, because it's about to get real. Okay, Jesus showed up. He had a white robe, but this time he came inside the box. Like half of him, it's like other half of him was outside, and his face was like that. I couldn't see the whole face, as if he was hiding his face. He came inside the box as if he just leaned in. He didn't fully come inside the box. He just leaned towards us. And then he stretched his arms. He stretched it towards me, in my direction. As if, everybody knows this gesture. It's like, come, directly to me. As I was getting up to go to him and hold his hand and just leave with him, he changed his direction to, who was it? I think it's not that I think. He did go to the man. No, not to the man, to the couple. He changed his hand to the couple. And then they left with him. I was crying. I was like, Jesus, please take me, Jesus, please. Like my heart was beating. I was crying. I was begging him to take me. And then he came back again. Same gesture, same body language. His face turned away. And then he stretched his arms towards me again. As I was getting up ready to go with him, he changed his direction to the baby. He took the child with him. And then I was begging him. I was, Lord, please just take me. I was crying, tears running down my eyes, snow everywhere. Like, bro, like, yeah, come on, man. Like, big man like me was crying, bro. You have to understand the experience. You feel it. He came back the third time. The third time he stretched his arm towards me again. You just kept teasing me that time, man. You got some sense of humor, man. Teasing me like that. So he stretched his arm towards me again. As I was getting up, he changed his direction to the other man that was there. And before he left, I was crying and asking him, why won't you take me? This is what he said to me. He looked in my direction and he said, it's not your time yet. Every time I think of those words, my heart just beats hard, man. Even right now, like I can feel. He said, it's not your time yet. He did not say it's not your time. He said, it's not your time yet. He put the yet at the end of it. He did not say it's not your time. The fact that he said it's not your time yet is because my time is coming. It is not yet my time. That's why he said, it's not your time yet. If my time wasn't coming, he could have just said, it's not your time. That's it, But he said, it's not your time yet. And when he said that, it brought peace upon me. I just felt at peace. I wasn't crying anymore and I wasn't worried anymore. And then he left. When he left, I woke up. You might be asking yourself, why am I telling this story? Your channel is based on the journey of youth, young people. The reason why I'm sharing this story, one thing that came to my heart is this. As a young person, find God, but understand that you will fall back. Understand that you will have hard times, you will have temptations. You're in uni, you will have temptations. You're at college, you will have temptations. But find God. Find Jesus. The reason why I say that is because a lot of people have the habit of, I'm sinning, there's no point in me following God because I'm already bad and I'm doing bad things. I'll get saved when I'm ready. Listen, it's like what the elderly people say. When they ask you why you don't have any children yet, at the age of 30 or 25, why you don't have any children? I mean, the excuse that everybody gives is, when the time is right, I'll have it. Or when I'm ready. You can never be ready to have a child. You can never be ready, honestly. And if you keep waiting, time will just go on. And a lot of people have the habit of doing that with delaying their relationship with Jesus. I'm not ready yet. Oh, I still got friends with benefits. I'm not ready yet. You will never be ready to get saved. Trust me, you will never be ready. You know? And it goes back to why I'm telling you this story, how I saw Jesus 3 times, especially if you're a young person, because I saw him at the same time I was at college, at the same time when I was in my teens, you know, my early 20s. So the reason why you need to give your life to Jesus, it doesn't matter what period of your life you're in right now, is because as a young person, giving your life to Jesus will help with it will help to keep you grounded. And even when you fall back, in your mind, you know that you're always gonna run back to him. And once you finish uni and you enter adult life, you enter the life of responsibility, and you're in the work world, you already know where to go. You already know who to turn to, which is Jesus. And as you grow and as you move towards life of adulthood, throughout your journey of different experiences, you will make the right choices. Although you're young and wild, certain things you will make better decisions as you go through the journey of youth, because of your relationship with God. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. You're going through the journey of youth, you're partying, you're hanging out with your friends, your friends are doing drugs. For example, say it's easy to get influenced by other people if you don't have God in your life. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you got Jesus in your life, you got God in your life, it is harder for people to influence you, or other spirits to influence you. You know, you're going to a house party, you're going clubbing, God will guide you. You end up making the right choices as you go along, as you enjoying your years of uni, you know, and you'll be meeting the right people. And then eventually when that life is over, as an adult, and you start in your own family, you start in your career, you know who to run back to. So do not be afraid to build a relationship with God. Journey of youth. I hope you enjoyed my story. And I've got loads of Christian stories, man. A lot of spiritual stories and dreams that I've experienced, you know. A lot of testimonies, man. But I felt like I need to share this because as a young person, you going through the stage of confusion, and having God in your life will it will definitely keep you grounded. But again, Christianity isn't a religion, and you will not experience, I'm not saying everybody has to see Jesus, but you will not experience the fullness of God if you don't have a relationship with him. You have to be obsessed with it. You know, you have to really want to build a relationship with Jesus the same way you want to build a relationship with your partner, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It's the same relationship you need to build with Jesus. You always want to be in his presence. You always want to be in the presence of your girlfriend or boyfriend. It's the same thing. You want to be in the presence of God like the whole time. And that at that time when I was at college, I was starving to discover Jesus, you know. And I got countless encounter with God and spirits. It's crazy stories, but we're just gonna stick to this one until maybe in the near future when I'm ready to share more. Then I will share more. But right now, those are the 3 dreams that I feel like I should share with you, and to help you not question whether Jesus is real or Christianity is real. Like, just from those 3 experiences, I can tell you that I've seen him 3 times, and those 3 times has solidified or has confirmed that I will never shift onto another religion. It doesn't matter how you put it. And you don't, but again, you don't have to see Jesus for you to believe in Jesus. You know, build a relationship with him and he will show you in his own way how you're supposed to believe in God. He's gonna show it the way that you're supposed to see him, or the way that you're supposed to see that he is real. He might not come to you the way he came to me. He can come to you in another way. So enjoy your uni life, enjoy your Christian your college years, but at the same time give your life to Jesus, because the Bible even says that, it says young people, enjoy your young years. You know, I'll put it here, the verse of the Bible I'm talking about, or the scripture that I'm talking about, what that it says, young people, enjoy your youth, enjoy your time as a young person, you know, but don't forget the Lord. You know, you can enjoy yourself being young, but don't forget the Lord, because he can guide you throughout your young years. You know, I'm not saying that when you're in uni, oh my God, just be like a freaking priest, be a monk. Don't do that. Like, the Bible itself says, young people, enjoy your young years, because once you become an adult, it's a whole different situation. That's when your responsibilities will increase. The journey of youth. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and like. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Thank you.